Good deal. All right, stand nice and tall. Just letting your body relax. Relax your pelvis and your lower back. Soften the knees. Relax the shoulders. But open the chest as if you were proud to be here and proud of who you are. Just get that chest open to begin to work on your posture and your balance. Think of the crown of your head reach into the heavens and your feet very grounded into the earth. Take a breath up. Then exhale, soften the knees and just sink it. So what we're doing right now is just bringing our body, mind, and spirit all in together and focusing on the moment at hand, our bodies moving, and just getting a nice flow of energy. Breath in, and then exhale. Again, just a good, easy flow. Everything should be effortless and that nothing hurts. It just feels normal to move, pulling the energy in, and just feel the energy from everybody in the room. Keep going. I got one other person to let in. Breath up. Now this time, let's pull the energy opposite. Bring it in as you get to your chest. Turn the palms away. Push up and out and around. And soften the knees up. This is called supporting heaven like a pillar. So we're pulling that good energy. This is also a good way to warm up the back and shoulders. Just squeeze them way back as you come in. Very good. Good morning, Jane. Back and around. Good. One more. Good. Now I want you just to bring the legs and arms together and just shake. As if you had just gotten out of the water and you had to shake all that water off. Just move your body, fingers, toes. Just get everything away. This helps to kind of loosen stuff up, bring the blood flow to the surface. Just kind of wake everything up this morning. So whatever you might feel a little stiffness in, this is your free form time to loosen up. Good. Shake your hips, your shoulders, just whatever feels good. Because I know there's lots of parts you probably haven't moved in a while. Okay, now let's do a Tai Chi tap. That's another good way to wake up. So start with your hand and just either chop with the little finger up and down. Don't forget your palm. And then flip your hand over. So today we're going to do 3 sets on each body part. Okay? Let's go over to the other side. Just nice, easy chops up and down. Good. And then back to the chest. Really tap and open that chest. And blood flow to the lungs and the heart. And then to your abdomen. Let's wake up those internal organs. Say, hey, wake up and get working for me today. Keep me healthy and strong. Good. Now, let's go ahead and go down to the inner thigh and work out the inner thigh and up the outside and over the hip and up. Very good. Over the hip. Now, let's go down the front of the leg. Tap the tops of your thighs and then work up the back. And around that lower back. Down the front again. And one more time. And kind of stay here and linger a little bit in the lower back, the kidneys, all that good stimulation. Up the sides again, and let's go to the back of the neck. Just fingertips on the back of your neck and over your scalp. Just stimulating that scalp. And to the forehead. Very good. Down to your temples. Go under your eyes. Great for sinuses. My sinuses were aching a bit last night, and I did do some Tai Chi tap before I went to bed, and it fixed the situation. Down to the jaw, underneath the nose, the chin, back to the jaw. Just let that body stand there for a few seconds and feel that stimulation. Well, Alexis didn't work. She cut off on me, so, oh well. We're just going to do some different music. Breath up and exhale. Now let's shift side to side. Let's go to the left and do a wax on, wax off as we begin to get the spirals going and the rotation in the core. So we're shifting right and shifting left. And remember, what you're doing is transferring weight side to side, as well as rotating in your hips, your back, and your abs. So if you didn't have your arms, your body would still be rotating. And that's what we want. We want the movement to come from the hips. The arms are just there to help top it off or be the icing on the cake, so to speak, as to lengthening that rotation. Good. Now from the slow wax on, let's go back and beat the drum. So just again, let the movement come from the hips, and the arms are just lapping around your body. Again, getting circulation to your kidneys and lower back as you just rotate and loosen up. Arms are free. Good. Now let's take one hand up to your opposite shoulder, and that'll help a little bit with loosening and warming up the shoulder. Good. Very good. All right, then just let the body relax. Come back to center. Good. Right arm on top. So let's imagine we were holding this wonderful chi ball of energy. Breath. Now turn your palms away, release, and let's reverse the other direction and squeeze that ball. Palms out, breath. Exhale, squeeze that energy. So this is separating heaven and earth in the QiGong name of this movement. But what you're doing is bringing and focusing that energy in and then spreading it out, top to bottom, pushing up. Good. Great shoulder movement for limbering your shoulders. Breath. Slow that energy back down. Good. One more. Now this time, let's keep our left arm on top. Shifting the weight left. Turn your right toe out into your bow step. And let's just brush the left arm down as the right arm comes up. Now come back to the center. Make your ball of energy. Bring your right toe in and shift your weight right. Turn the left toe out and do the same thing the other way. So as you guys know, this is called a ward off, or in the Tai Chi practice when you're doing the movement, it's called parting the horse's mane. So if you can just remember as you move side to side that your fingers are just running down the neck of a horse and rubbing his mane. Breath, and just turn to the direction that you're going, and then just come back to your chi ball, closing the foot. So as you shift weight, you open the foot when you lunge toward that leg, and then you close it and open it as you shift the weight over. Beautiful. That looks awesome. Close. And remember, with all these movements, nothing's right or wrong. It's just working in the parameters of what you feel comfortable with. As long as we're moving and we're relaxing and we're stretching, we're doing it right. Close, other way. Very good. And back to center. As a practice of these ancient martial art forms have been in existence for many, many years, not because people perfected them and moved them right, but because they worked no matter how people moved within the parameters. One more time, right? And left. Now this time we're going to go right. We're going to stay there, just kind of lean forward a bit. Bring that left arm up and imagine you have this beautiful little bird's nest that you're holding. Bring it down and around, rotate up by your ear. And then as you come around, open and spread your fingers out like a bird flying away, its little wings, and press gently forward. Palm over palm, come back, withdraw, and then push it away. So back to the center, right arm on top. Shift the weight right and do your ward off. Now hold your little bird's nest up. Beautiful. Come down around as you rotate. Come forward and open your wings and push gently forward. Release. Good. And push away. So left arm on top. Looks wonderful. Let's go over to the right. Pull that arm up. Come down and around with your bird's nest and open your wings. Release and push away. You can imagine this precious little bird, baby bird, getting ready to take off. Pull up, press down and around. Press away. Good. Release and push. Now come back to the center, holding that chi ball. Again, separating heaven and earth. Right arm. Push up. Good. And up again. Now this time I want you to hold the arms out. Bring them down and imagine you're that bird now flying away. So just imagine you're a beautiful hawk or eagle, an owl, whatever you want to be. Just let that wind lift beneath your wings and feel the strength and yet the lightness of that energy underneath you. Knees soften. Good. Breath and relax. Very good. Once again. And then let's bring the arms forward. Breath and release. Let's go back to our shifting the weight right and left. So notice I'm going to turn my toes out a little bit. And as I'm shifting side to side, the hips are, and my upper body is staying in a column over my feet. So even though we're going side to side, we're not like leaning into it or anything. We're keeping it all as one unit as we shift. Okay, let's try our bow and arrow sequence. So arms to the right. This time as we come back, pull your bow, shift over, and pull your bow. So you're still keeping those concepts of shoulders over hips. And imagine you were pulling your bow out and then releasing it. You can even point your finger like you were having an aim out to the side. Good, nice fluid. And be sure to really pull that elbow back because that works the upper back and gets it awake. Pull. Very good. Now this time as we pull over, I want you to shift into a T-step. That is, pull your right foot in, step out, go over and pull your left in. Now when you start changing balance, got to be aware of what's happening in your abs. So you want to pull your ab muscles in to give your back some support. And be sure your supporting leg has a soft knee. So just go side to side. Sometimes you might feel in better balance than the others. And that's perfectly fine. That's going to happen. Good. All right, ready to lift the knee? This time as we come in, lift your knee and then Try to lower it with as much control as possible. I don't always do it, but that's our goal. That's what we're practicing toward. Feeling very smooth and very much in control as we lose balance and regain it. Excellent. One more with the shift. And now I'm going to ask you to hold it. So come over to the left, come into your T-step, and then lift that knee and balance as best you can. Good. Release and go to the other side. You may have one leg that's better than the other. I do. Excellent. Let's try it again. So over to the left, right foot up. Find that point where you feel like you have your balance. Release. You got a chair there. If you need a chair or a wall for extra support, use it. Very good. Now let's try a quick kick. So pull in and kick and release. Pull in and kick. So that requires a little bit more control because you got a fast movement there in between. Good. Couple more. One more. All right, you ready to try a slow kick and hold? Let's try it. Come into the left. Abs tight. Doesn't matter how high. See if you can hold it. Release it in. Excellent. Good job. Let's try one more each way. Good. And the other side. Y'all are doing great today. Very good. All right. Just kind of sling it out a little bit. Just a nice loose movement. Now let's go into our golden rooster. So we're still working on balance right now. Going to shift our weight to the left. Right arm comes in and very slowly pull the right knee up. Shift over. So the goal on this one is as much control, nice and slow between side to side. So breath in, exhale. Release. Good job. Standing tall. Supporting knee is softened. Good. Excellent. Couple more. Very good. Hopefully you'll see after the bow and arrow that this movement might be a little bit easier because you've already trained the brain to know that you're going to shift balance side to side and it knows what to expect. It's been trained to hold you up. One more each way. Good. Last side. Release. Now let's work a little bit on the back. Breath up. I'm going to turn sideways. I want you to bring that energy down. Go ahead and roll forward just a little bit. So your weight is between the balls of your feet and your arches, and you're just letting your body roll over like a letter C. Release your head. Let it dangle. Now we're just first time doing this, so don't go too far right off the bat. Breath up. Eyes open. Pull your belly button in and uncurl. Reach the arms up. Then again, soften the knees as you come down. Lower the arms around the body forward. Let the head hang. Very good. Let it stretch. Let it dangle. You can move your arms a little bit if that helps you feel a better stretch in that lower back. Eyes open, breath. Exhale and uncurl. Breath up. Good. Now this time, if you feel a little more loosened up, go ahead and curl a little bit more forward. Still remembering to keep the weight centered right over the arches of your feet. Very good. Now, while we're rounded, go ahead and place your hands on the tops of your thighs, not your knees. Now from this, I want you to imagine sticking your tailbone out and pressing your chest forward and the top of your head toward the other wall so that your body's flat like a tabletop and your legs are fairly straight, not locked. Because now the stretch is through the hamstrings and across the back side. You pull your abs in, it gives your back great support, gives you a little extra ab conditioning. So this is called a tabletop, and you can see why. Now from this, I want you to round and fold it all back in again. Breath. Exhale, soften the knee, drop your seat, curl your chin under. This you feel more intense in the lower back. So this stretches the back. Breath. Exhale, push the tailbone out, straighten the leg, take the top of the head forward. The weight is a little more forward in the balls of the feet than in the arches, and that's okay. That's actually helps you counterbalance your body. Good. Breath. Round once again. Exhale. Then inhale in this position. Exhale, push that back side out. Flatten that body forward. Very good. So it should be a nice stretch down the back of your legs. I'm going to turn forward because what I want you to do from that straight back is soften the knees again, round your back a bit. Change your left hand to where your fingers on the outside so that you can drop that left shoulder and look around to the right. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm keeping the weight centered. I'm not shifting the weight to the right leg right now. So keep the weight centered and just drop the shoulders and look behind you. Breathe and relax. Come center, breath. Now do the same thing. Turn your right palm out, drop that shoulder and turn and look to the left behind you. Breath, come center. Let's go right once again. Hopefully you're a little bit loosened up and you might feel the stretch is easier. And breath, come center. And same thing left. And back to the center. And go ahead, release and just curl up. Breath up. Very good. Energy down. Now, let's put our left arm on top for our little chi ball energy. Shift the weight left and come in with the T-step, the right leg loose. Turning your body left. Take a breath. Now, once you pull your arm on top, step out a bit to the right and then turn in the waist and rotate right. Breath. Left arm up, bring your left leg in and rotate to the left. Steps don't have to be very big. Breath, right arm on up, step out to the right. So now we're doing our heavenly hands, cloud hands. Breath, and just bring the feet together. Let's try one more to the right, step out a bit. And then together. Good. Now stay in place. Go to the right because we're going to change feet. Breath. And come over to the other side. Make that spiral as big and nice as you can. Breath, step. Resting the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Very good. One more. Breath in together. Now let's keep our feet stationary and just use the arms. Rest the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Take a breath in and just exhale as you feel that very fluid, very nice rotation. I'm going to be quiet for a few rotations just so you can relax. Relax your shoulders. Just breathe and feel that energy. Keep going. Now bring that energy back to center, both palms in front of you. Relax the shoulders. Sink your body down. Breath up. And exhale. Let's position our body in a bow step so that the left leg is forward, right leg is turned out. And want to open it a bit so that you've kind of got a triangle between your feet. So you've got your left leg toward me, right leg toward the right wall. Turn your hips. So my hips are now facing, got a little bit of weight in the front leg. I'm going to open mine a little bit. Feel a stretch in that left hip and yoga warrior one. So bring the arms up, retract the shoulders down, lean a little bit forward and lift your chest to the sky and open those arms, squeezing the shoulder blades. Find you a good focal point. In all of our yoga poses, you're going to do a nice full slow breath in about 3 to 5 times. Adjusting as you need to. Release, turn your body to the front, palms out like airplane wings. Head turns toward those outstretched fingers and lean forward, yoga warrior two. And breath, straighten that right leg, drop the left arm, reach up back into a reverse warrior. So you feel this wonderful stretch down the front of your right leg, energy lifting up. So don't drop your left down, but press it up and out. And release, breath. And let's go forward into a triangle or side bend. So if you go side bend, we bend that right knee, rest your forearm or your hand and look upward toward your left hand. Or a triangle is a straight leg and slide your hand down or keep it here if you like. So you can choose whichever pose is best for what your body feels it needs today. breath, and release the pose. So go ahead and bring that left arm down, place it on your right thigh, and we're going to do a twisted or reverse. So turn to the other direction, either straight knee or bent knee, into a twisted side bend or triangle. And release. Very good. Put all the weight into the right leg. I want you to come forward, turn your back leg forward as well. Come on to your right leg. Knees soft, however you need it to be for balance. Gonna reach the arms forward and do a very modified warrior three. If you've got a chair and you want to put your hands on the back of the chair or the wall. So first do it with the foot down. Our goal is to keep our hips to the right, not to open the hip up. All right? So then, when you feel you're comfortable, spread your toes and try to lift that left leg. Of course, the goal is to be parallel to the floor, but I'm not there yet without assistance. Very good. Now, lower the left leg. Bring your arms down. Turn and open your body toward the front. So this is a very modified half moon. Of course, the goal is that back leg is supposed to be lifted up as you turn. I'm not there yet. If you can do it, go for it. And release. Shift back, breath up. I've got everything to do on the other side. So turn your left toe out. Right leg is out, so you've got that nice full triangle position. Turn your body to the left, pushing that right hip forward. Arms up, warrior one. Try to clear your mind in these poses. Just focus on your breath and one focal point in front of you. And release, turn forward, palms shoulder level, airplane, eyes out over those fingers, and hold. Warrior two. Breath. Extend that left leg, left arm up, right arm down. Reach and press into reverse. Breath. And release down into our triangle or side bend. So knees soft, reaching up, or straighten the leg and down. And release, bring that right arm down. Come forward and let's rotate for a twisted side bend. And release. So you've got all the weight into your left leg, right toe back. And let's go for warrior three. So if you feel like you can find a good balancing point, try to lift that back leg. And release. Drop that left arm, open the right, turn to the side for a half moon. And if you feel like you've got and able to lift that right leg, try it a little bit. Very good. Release, bring that arm down, shake everything out. Breath up. With these breaths, let's take kind of a physical inventory head to toe. Think of how your body feels, where it might feel weak and trembly or shaky because you pushed those muscles a little further than what it's used to, and that helps make it stronger or stretch it out more. Think of the areas of your body that feel relaxed or energized, and how well your breath is moving in and out of your body. Chest open so more oxygen can come into your lungs, making each breath more efficient, more beneficial, that are able to circulate all that oxygen through your body. And your heart's beating stronger, able to move that blood from head to toe, circulating, cleansing, healing, renewing. Now turn that energy up, supporting heaven like a pillar. Really squeeze those shoulder blades back behind you. Breath again. Let me hear you do a nice cleansing breath even though you're muted. Breath up. Exhale. All right, I heard that in my mind. Couple more. Good deal. And bring those arms up in front, just a little lift, and gently down. Very good. Arms up, hands together. Bring your feet together. Bring your hands to your heart. Now soften those knees and let's shift the weight to the left. We're going to do a tree pose. You can keep your toe on the floor if you don't feel your balance is ready. You can go ahead and bring the foot up to your calf and just kind of try to hold that pose for a few seconds. If you're really good, you can bring it up to your knee or thigh. I'm not there yet either. Very good. Release that right foot, breath up. Exhale down, hands together, hands to heart, shift right. Bring that left foot in. And then try to balance with your tree pose. Good job, and release. Breath up again. This time, as you come out, I want you to fold your body over, bring the back of your hands together as if you were scooping up through your body, pushing that energy out and around. Good. Round over, backs of your hands together. Old bad energy out. Breath, new healing energy in. Good. One more. Breath. Bring that good energy in and push the bad out. Very good. This time, bring palms together. Hands to heart. Close your eyes. Let your body sink into the earth. Let the crown of your head open to the heavens, making you vulnerable, willing to receive. Yet your feet are grounded, strong, resilient, and you are in between the groundedness of the earth and the openness of the heavens. Let some full deep breaths come in and out, bringing in good healing, new life, new energy, pushing out the disease, the tension, all the things that you no longer need or want in your body. Each breath is a new beginning. Each exhale is a cleansing. And as we end, we want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for this beautiful day, for allowing us together. Even though we're in our own little homes or our spaces, we are connected through our energy, our spirituality, our love for you, and this great world in which we live. Even though we know there's a lot of pain and suffering right now, we pray for healing, and we pray that you let us go forth and be the good, to show the good in us, to show the love we have for you to others that we meet each and every day, to be a beacon of what you want us to be. Be with us and those in this world that need you. And we ask all of these things in Jesus' name. Amen.